Hi guys, welcome back to another week of What Sold with Jessica at the thrift store. I'm sitting by my Christmas tree. Yes, I keep my Christmas tree up all year long, but I needed a little extra joy today. It is my birthday, but I'm turning 40, so I still don't know how I'm feeling about this, but that's okay. New decade, new era, ready to bring on all the challenges, so here we go. Make sure you're following my page. I share stuff all throughout the week, but this is going to be 20 of my sales from the week. So I hope you guys find something new or learn something exciting from me. And make sure you leave me a comment. Tell me what you learned, or if one of my sales surprised you, let me know. So I look forward to hearing from you guys. All right, so here's what my week looked like. I got quite a few orders. eBay is always the winner, but yeah, 20 on eBay and a few more scattered across all my other 4 platforms. This was an interesting week. The middle of the week was really slow. Barely $100 days in the middle of the week, but the weekend seemed to carry it. I had $1848.53 in total revenue come in, and $1560.58 is profit. Haven't seen a U-shape. I'm used to the roller coaster looking days, so this was a kind of interesting one. I listed 28 items, sold 33 for 117% sell-through rate, and my average sale price was over 50, which is what I'm always trying to shoot for. All right, first up is a cool KUHL button-down shirt. Always a brand I'm on the lookout for. Sold for $21 on Poshmark, and I took home $16.80. A really nice pair of Adidas running shoes I picked up at a yard sale for $10. They sold for $55, and I took home $44, also on Poshmark. A pair of Lululemon chino pants. My men's always does pretty well with Lululemon still, so I pick them up. Sold for $32, and I took home $25.60. This was a really cute summer dress. It had a cool little bird like applique on it. I took an offer for $28. I've had it in my store I think since last summer, so I was excited to see that move on. This is a Depop sale. These ridiculously funny overshirts that make it look like you're wearing a bikini. I thought it was so funny. I got it for $1 at one of my local thrift stores, and I took an offer for $22.95. Light switch cover that I have in my inventory, and it went out on Depop this week. I got an offer for $15. These are just they went out of my store really fast. I had I think 4 or 5 different sets, and yeah, $15.90. And then there was another one. Yep, these two also sold, so they sold for about $15 to $20 each. So if you ever see them and they're cheap at a yard sale, pick them up. These ones went out on Etsy for $30. They're little bathroom ones with cute little hair dryers on them. Super cute. Another Etsy sale was this vintage clock. It actually didn't work, and I made sure I put that very clear in the description. These normally sell for between $120 and $150, but since mine was not working properly, I sold it for parts for $70. Another Etsy sale is more of my Apple computer magazines. I've had quite a few of these go out. I think I only have one set left in my inventory. They sold for $59.86, also on Etsy. One of the only brands of bras I still pick up is SheFit. These sold for $32. Picked them up at a local thrift store for $1 each. This was a quick sale. I've got a lot of Nintendo and video game stuff in this week, and so you're going to be seeing a lot of that going out in the next couple weeks. These were 2 PlayStation 2 Grand Theft Auto games I got in a lot that I paid $5 for, and these sold for $69.86 with free shipping. Not bad at all. I still have a bunch left to list. Some Harley Davidson chaps went out this morning, actually. I got these at a local thrift store for $20 or $25. I don't remember. It's been a few months, but they were brand new with tags. Originally $275, and I sold them for $143.56. Fujifilm Hi8 tapes. Always looking out for Hi8 tapes. They sell very well. These ones were a set that I picked up at a yard sale for $4 for all of them, and sold for $59.86. My brass monkeys went out. I got these guys at a yard sale also a few weeks back for $10. Not a huge flip, but they sold for $47 with free shipping, so I think I took home, I don't remember, 30-ish after shipping. But yeah, super cute. Nintendo game that went out. Like I said, you're going to start seeing a lot more Nintendo stuff because I got a lot of it going out. This was a really cool vintage game, Battletoads and Double Dragon. This one sold for $99.86 and about 12 hours listed. A pair of cargo pants sold for $38.51. Dixon, I'm always on the lookout for Dixon. This was a nice flannel shirt. They do limited runs, and so they have a very big fan base basically for them, and certain models can go for a lot, but this one was pretty standard, went for $41 plus shipping. If you've been following my page at all, you've been following my sterling find, which was exciting for me. I bought a whole wooden box full of just mixed silverware, and these 7 pieces happened to be sterling, and they sold for $330. I ended up taking home about $100 more than the pawn shop offered me, so not bad at all. I had a lot of vintage untested cameras that went out this week. I am not a camera expert, but I find them at yard sales pretty often, and so yeah, I got an $80 offer on those and went ahead and took it. Not a bad sale. And last one I have to share with you is a needlepoint piano bench cover. Actually my husband found these at a yard sale, a huge box of all these different needlepoint kits, plus these 3 that were finished. And this is just one of them that went out this week, sold for $55. I have another 2 that are matching that are in a set online, and a few of the other kits have sold over the last couple weeks too. So thanks again for watching, guys. Make sure you're following my page and comment below. I can't wait to show you what all sells in this next week.